the world, right? And I am very curious to see how Carmelo Anthony's I'm very curious to see how Carmelo Anthony's case is truly going to go. I know it's like it really gave me the same feeling of how they did Tory Lane's case. Like Tory Lanez went to jail or like they arrested him around, well, no, not arrested him, but like they had his case around the holidays and they made sure to make sure Tory Lanez was locked up before the holidays. Okay. With Carmelo Anthony, I said I could already tell. I feel like, when people want to look a certain type of way, people will say anything. Like I know Charleston White was talking about certain shit, and I saw Azealia Banks. We already know how certain people are not always an irreparable thing, but I feel like until you know and see everything, it's like don't judge yet. I said, how fast did they put this man away? I said, it doesn't matter what's going on. If it's a black against a white, y'all always gonna try to make the black person be at fault. I said, it doesn't matter whatever the fuck is going on. And I said, this is why black people sick of y'all ass. Like, this is why we boycotting y'all because you don't actually give a fuck about anything that goes on in our communities, but you love our black dollars. Stop spending your money with them motherfuckers. Like the Asian community, it's like y'all thought y'all was better than blacks until y'all realized that they pretty much put all of the Asian people in black communities, and that's where your dollar come from. But now you forget who actually spends their dollar with y'all. I said people want to pretend like they're not a minority till folks remind you like they don't want you over there. I said white people only like white people. That's it. That's it. White people only like white people, and you wanna know how to get to the white people because they don't look at us as nothing but like a piece of collateral. Stop spending your fucking money with the white people. I said, "Asians, y'all real deal wanna sit there and try to start a whole thing about black people making this doll and shit like that, but y'all love black culture." I said, "Michael Jackson is a black person. Y'all love black people." I said, "Yes, he was light skinned. Y'all love Prince too, but they're black. They're not white. They have light complexion, but they're not white." I feel like people hate when you really stand strong for who you are. I'm like, bro, I'm black and I'm gonna forever be black. And it just doesn't mean just because you black, it mean that it's right if you black. But it's like we as black people, our voice doesn't even get a chance to even fucking be heard because y'all already feel like you gonna look at how you want shit to go. I said, people look at the Montgomery bus boycott, right? I said Rosa Parks getting put off that bus or getting arrested had nothing to fucking do with that. That was propaganda. That was just propaganda. You want to know what caused a change in that? People stopped taking the fucking bus. They lost money. If we want to take stuff back to the civil rights movement, they lost money. The Asian community really realize how quickly y'all forget that you're not better than black people. The white people view you just the same way, but because y'all skin not black, because your skin not black, you get a pass. But remember, a lot of times, where are most of the Asian businesses located in the black communities? Where y'all put all y'all food places in the black communities? Where y'all put y'all nail shops in the black communities? Where y'all put y'all beauty shops in the black community? So who spends most of their money, but y'all want to make things? Y'all gonna learn to stop disrespecting people that spend their money with you. Like, y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn. You cannot. I said, you cannot keep disrespecting people that put money in your family's pocket and also in your children's pocket, in your communities. But y'all want to act like we ain't shit. Okay, then we'll take our ain't shit money and spend it somewhere else. I told y'all. Y'all thought I was playing when I said everything that y'all keep trying to do to create systematic slavery again. Fuck that shit. I said all we got to do is not spend money. I said that's all everybody care about is money. Stop fucking spending the money. Stop spending the money. If you really want to get at a racist, stop spending the money with them. If you really want to turn over a different leaf, stop spending money in organizations that literally show you that they don't give a fuck about you. I've been saying this. I said, if black people really realize the amount of spending power that they have, they literally utilize us as the consumers. So, they try to make us seem like we ain't worth shit. Stop spending your money with them niggas and show them how much you ain't worth shit. Because they love your dollar, but they hate your skin. They love your dollar, but they hate your fucking skin. Stop spending your money with them motherfuckers. You be like, you wanna know how to crack a racist? You ain't gotta be violent. You ain't gotta do shit. Stop giving them motherfuckers money because money is what give them the power to think that they could do shit. If they on the same level as you, put a white person in the fucking hood. They'll fold every goddamn time. Them niggas love to try to shit on us, but need us to fucking survive. Stop spending your money with them. You ain't gotta call them a cracker. You ain't gotta call them nothing. Stop giving them your fucking dollar bill. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Stop spending your money with people that show you that they fucking hate you. That's what I'm telling you. You think, oh well, it's like you could still go. Like I'm not saying that you don't have to like stop just going to these places all the time. But if you really want to make a difference, see how much I said people really not going in the nail shops like they was. I don't know if it's going on here, but I'm telling you, it's going on in a lot of different places. The first time that I ever seen what our power could do is when they tried to take away diversity, equity, inclusion at Target and the places that we would shop. You saw how much money Target lost in a whole quarter. It's not that people dislike Asians. It's just the fact that I think Asians think that they better than other people when the whites still look at you the same fucking way. Your skin just lighter. That's it. But imagine, I was watching a video the other day and I said that made sense. I was watching a video the other day and what they were saying was made sense. Most of the time, white people like Asians, they want to be revered in the communities that white people in. But when it comes to those that are foreigners and they come over here and get businesses, guess what they end up doing? They don't give y'all business loans to be able to get put in different communities. Guess where they put y'all ass at? The hood. That's how they really feel about you. Think about Mexicans. Every race always say that they don't like the niggas. We gonna say it today. Y'all don't like a nigga, but y'all love a nigga dollar. Y'all love a nigga dollar. You may not like their skin, you don't like our women, you don't like the children, you don't like fucking nothing, but you love our fucking money. Without our spending power, black people have a $1.8 billion spending power. Imagine, I told you, imagine what it would be like if folks literally did not spend in y'all spaces for a whole month. Chinese people crashing out right now. They crashing out right now because it's like, why would you team up with people that wouldn't even give you a fucking loan to be in their neighborhoods? They don't want you over there. When y'all get y'all businesses, guess where they put y'all business at? Right slap dab in the middle of some niggas. But guess who give y'all all the money? The niggas. But y'all swear we ain't shit. I noticed how y'all got my other channel striked up during this trial for Karma because y'all knew I was gonna talk about it. I said every time it's something going on, I'm like, y'all always love to try to silence me when it's something important going on. Like when somebody going to court, when something is going on like that, y'all always try to fucking silence me or block my voice from being heard. But I said, I don't always have to speak and you don't always have to see me. I said, people gonna do what they gonna do anyway. Like, it'd be so funny to me. It's like white people really think you gonna be on their side because they want to. I said, if people wanted to, and I don't mean no harm, but if people wanted to, they could really get rid of a lot of y'all. Like a lot of y'all really scary. Y'all hide behind other people that'll do the dirty work behind y'all. But if people really got in the field, if a lot of y'all had to face a lot of the shit that you put out into this world, you would fold instantly. You not built for that shit, but y'all love being racist. Y'all love being prejudiced. Y'all love being fucking haters. And this is not even me saying like, the case with Carmelo is right or is wrong. It's more so it's like we already know that they have suppressed certain things. It has become on the news. I said we already knew they was gonna do that because them folks was racist. You can literally hear the fucking father talk about that shit. That nigga is a fucking racist. I don't. It's like talking to a racist white person is like talking to a senile ass old person. You can't convince them anything else. Wise. Only thing that can convince a racist is either they go to jail or they die. That's it. You can't do nothing else about that shit. But them be the people, but I guarantee you, I said, people taunt people all the time. My next door neighbors, racist as motherfuck. The son racist, the wife racist, and her fucking husband racist. I said, they always used to taunt shit and people over here and shit like that. I'm telling you, but if somebody was to go slap the fuck out of somebody like that, then they'll want to call the fucking police. See, I can't, one thing that I don't like about white people, they taunt people and then try to play devil's advocate. And I don't like that shit. You be like, you got so much talk in your fucking mouth. See, that's why I say you stay away from them Karen ass motherfuckers like that. Because them the type of people that they try to put in your path to get you fucked up in this world. They want to paint the picture of black people being violent, but we don't be bothering people. Niggas come bother us. And it's always been fucking like that. It's like people always want to try to talk negative about certain shit, but you be like, look at the actual proof in the pudding. Look at the actual facts. Y'all want to believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. And then you get mad at other people when when they stand up for themselves. You like, y'all want me to lick your ass because my skin complexion is not the same as yours? Fuck out of here. But you study me. You got to block me. You study my creativity. You study the way I think. You study the way my shit look. But you think you better than me. Imagine. Imagine the same people that you want to convince yourself that you better than, y'all have to suppress them just so you can feel better than them. Fuck out of here. And I said, people don't have to revolutionize in the ways that y'all think. Y'all want niggas to be violent. We can stop spending fucking money with you bitches. And that'll get you just like that. Like niggas be so fucking worried about you being I'm like, man, it's real life shit going on out here. Like it's real shit going on out here. And y'all want me to be focused on some motherfucking niggas? Y'all want me to be focused on a relationship. You want me to focus on that shit. But then this is why I can't stand black people because we got so much power that we can control so much. But the world has set us up in a way of systematic thinking and systematic oppression. Y'all oppress y'all own fucking people. And that's why I don't be fucking with you niggas either. I fuck with myself. White people only help you when it's beneficial for them. Most people only help you when it's beneficial for them. y'all realize that slavery is a curse. Like, it's a psychological thing that they use against us. If we take certain things away and make scarcity tactics, I said, this is why I said everything about America is built on theft. We take from people. But it's like, what if people start reclaiming the shit that they took? I'm telling you, white people is scary. They crazy, but they scary. You can beat they ass. This is why they use a lot of the hidden tactics because of you put them in the space with other people. If unless your ass fighting John Wick, majority of the times these motherfuckers is weak. That's why they do dirty work and use dirty tactics to go against people. Because if you was to actually have to deal with them the right way, they know that they would get their ass beat. Black people have already been proven to be stronger. That's why we are always looked at as a threat. Things that you don't naturally have within your culture or where you come from, you look at it in other people as if it's a threat. So you try to break them down. You try to make other people think that they scary and shit like that. It's like, no, that shit is a concept. People look at you. I said, me being a light skinned woman, I said, I don't know. Maybe my life, maybe the purpose of my life has been to help advocate just for like minority based people, not just even like black people. It's just giving, it's like trying to get people to understand how to be able to see things from both sides of the spectrum. But people be surprised that me as a black light-skinned woman, I still have went through an immense amount of racism in my life. And I know that's hard to believe. I never, but guess what? Some of the racist tactics that I have experienced have actually been from my own people. Imagine getting a fucking job and you wearing a afro, your natural fucking afro, and a black woman tell you that your hair looks unkempt. I'm like, it's a afro. I'm sorry that I actually like my black roots and the hair that grows out of my fucking head. If I want to change it, I want to change it. Like people real deal try to make you feel like you shouldn't be who the fuck you is. And I'm like, so I gotta dislike myself because you don't like the content of my character or the color of my skin? Like you mad at me because I like the way that I was put into this earth? And just because my complexion is not like yours, you think it's fucking better? Okay. So imagine you think you smarter than me because your skin complexion is different than mine. Okay. Some of y'all be racist but want to date black people. Bitch, I would never lay down with somebody that hate my people. Fuck out of here. You could never. But y'all want to procreate with some of us because you know that the genes that we have. Y'all don't mind fucking us. You don't mind using us or exploiting us, but you never want to give us the credit or the real nature of who we are. You want to tear down that. And when somebody challenges you, you try to get fucking rid of them. But guess what? It's power in the strength of what you think. It's power in the strength of how you think. Fuck all that other shit. Then imagine you have people that's like you, but because of the simple fact they're in competition with you, these are celebrity ass niggas. It's like all y'all demonic ass motherfuckers give a fuck about is a dollar. And it's like you can tell what your real influence is. You want to believe what you want to believe just because there's a dollar bill. That's why I be saying I'm not like none of y'all. I would never sell you motherfuckers out for a dollar, but all of you motherfuckers would sell me out. We are not the same. And you wonder why I stay so strong. And you wonder why it's like this because we ain't the fucking same. You would not go through what I have went through to really cause a change because all the niggas give a fuck about is a dollar because y'all still stuck in that fucking systematic suppression way of fucking thinking. Like imagine you real deal trying to make real changes and a nigga mad at you because you don't want to suck his dick. Like, bitch, I got real problems. I got real issues. I got real shit going on in this lifetime. I don't have time for that shit. I advocate for real things. And y'all want me to be focused on some bullshit. Imagine niggas be like, oh, you ain't, imagine you tell me my gifts ain't good or my gifts ain't nothing because, oh, you want to make money off of it. But then you want to suppress me and make me not make money off of that shit. So make it fucking make sense. It's like every time you try to set someone up to look a certain type of way, they always got a rebuttal because it was made to be like that. Y'all gonna meet your fucking maker trying to make it's like how you gonna say you on this part? How you gonna try to say you advocate for this, but when real shit is happening to real people, you be a part of the people that be doing shit to them folks. We ain't the fucking same. You could never you could never say you like me. They say they not like us. No, you not like me. I say you ain't down for the cause. I say you down for the dollar bill. That's it. I said, ain't no nigga has went through the amount of things that I've went through with no fucking pay, but still see. I said, and y'all's trying not to give me the fucking credit. But when you actually really want to help people, you don't worry about credit. You just worry about seeing it get fucking done. That's the difference between me and you bitch ass niggas. I don't give a fuck if you don't like the way I talk. I don't give a fuck if you don't like the way I speak. But you heard me though. Then it's like you want to try to stop my financial flow because you know that I have the influence and the real power to make real change because you've seen me do that at having nothing. But imagine the only thing that you fucking worry about is somebody sucking on your nasty ass dick or somebody riding that shit. You be like, "What where I am in this lifetime, bitches, y'all will get Lorena Bobbitt in this motherfucker." I'm not worried about that shit. Like it's real shit going on, and all y'all want to keep doing. It's like imagine you a black person doing black magic on another black person because you don't like the fact that that black person getting the recognition that your dumbass think you deserve, but you ain't in the real field though. All you in the field of dollars. You ain't in the actual field of fucking helping your own people. You don't give a fuck. You a bitch. And that's how it is. Y'all bitches. Y'all really claim that y'all love y'all people. You love black people. You love that shit. But when it come to really listening to the things that certain black people got to say, y'all ignore the fuck out of that shit. You don't like your people. You don't like your people. You don't give a fuck about your people. As long as your people, if your people ain't making you a dollar in the way that is convenient for you, you don't give a fuck about that shit. Y'all don't care about the real causes. All you care about is something that'll make you some fucking money. That's it. And people get offended when you tell the truth. Like, imagine somebody wants you focused on romantic endeavors, and you like, my purpose in this life is so much bigger than me worried about some whack ass nigga that already showed me that he don't like women. He don't even like the women of his own kind. Everybody has a right to have a preference, but a lot of y'all don't even like black women. Y'all will label us as too domineering, too this. Oh, you so angry. It's like, but we have a right to be. Y'all disregard us as if we are nothing. But you study us. You get all your information from us. The way the genetic makeups, y'all study us, our cells, our bloodlines, our cultural differences, our cultural backgrounds. And that is what you make a lot of your current consensus off of that shit. All y'all care about is money. And it shows. I said, none of y'all are willing to risk or ever put your life on the line to actually make a change because all of y'all fucking scary. Black people, it's like I love y'all, but y'all have been some of the most disgraces. When it comes to it's like you'll say, oh yeah, but when it actually come to showing up and fucking showing out, y'all don't do shit. If a white person get in the way of that shit, y'all be so afraid that you gonna lose your job, your thing, because they literally put money in the space of scarcity tactics. I have learned how to master how to deal with these niggas that don't like us. I said one of the things I've noticed that they always try to attack is your stability, because that's the only thing that white people have over a lot of people is money. They don't have the intuition, they don't have the real knowledge. They may be smart, but they don't have that built-in knowledge that come from your ancestors, that shit that you have that can't be explained. That's what they hate about you. That's what they don't like about you. The things that they hate about you are the things that they literally cannot change. Like imagine a man, it's like you want to go to school, you it's cool, but when it really come to fighting shit, you like I don't even fuck with you because you don't even like your own kind. You don't even like black women. You don't like black people, period, for real. Y'all act like y'all do, but sometimes I be looking at men and men that be want to diss certain women. I'm like, I'm not even gonna take your opinion for fucking face value when I realize the type of females that you deal with ain't even your own kind. So we already know how you feel about that shit. You don't like black women. Like niggas real deal think that this shit is a game. I said people be thinking that, oh, you just a bimbo because you dress like this. You be like, sometimes you have to do shit just to get a nigga attention. Be like, are you watching now? Okay, sit your ass down. Let me talk to you real quick. Like, I'll say this again. One of the main reasons why I really don't like the Carters only partake in black situations that they feel like would raise the status of how they look. Okay? If that makes sense. When it comes to real political things and shit like that, they're out of that shit. I said, when it comes to the entertainment world and you come to staples, I do not look at that couple as a staple of anything because y'all pick and choose the certain circumstances that you think is right. But when it comes to really standing up for black people and you feel like you gonna lose that white dollar, you could shit on the black person. I don't fuck with that shit. I see that shit for real, for real. Like people be looking at you and be like, why do you feel so strongly? Because certain people hate when you could really see what is going on. And it's like you act like you an advocate for your own people. But if them white folks decide that they gonna take away their white dollar from you, you not gonna advocate in a way because you afraid of losing that status from your white master. Because you claim you a god, but it's like you a god still to the white man's money. You have not still put yourself in a position to elevate everything else without having to go through that person first. Ain't shit you could say to me. It's like y'all love to try to put down. It's like you be want people to be on your side, but you do not advocate for your own people when it comes to the folks that's above you. I can't rock with that. I could never rock with that. I could never fucking rock with that. I have lost so much, and I have had people talk shit about the things that they feel like I lost. And it's like I still stayed 10 toes down about how I felt about things. I have had people talk about me, talk about my likeness, talk about me as if I'm a fucking dog. Like I'm some dumbass bimbo out here selling pussy on the street, and people know that ain't got nothing to do with me. I've I don't think y'all have listened to a lot of the things that I have said over the course of time. But I said this probably around the middle of 2024. I said people gonna start protesting. Y'all gonna keep trying to it's like, you know, Imma give an example. You know how they put Nicki Minaj in the music business. Whether people like it or not, Nicki Minaj has definitely been the staple that people go off of. And obviously, you be like, the way how I feel like there's that animosity between Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj. Sometimes I wonder, like, you would have thought that they was lovers in a certain time, or you think like, did Nicki Minaj ever turn that nigga down for relations or some shit like that? And that's one of the main reasons why a nigga be mad. It's like people try to be like, oh, we'll throw your drug this, we'll throw your drug that, we'll keep throwing shit. This is how I feel like they look at you when you are somebody that actually has substantial value. They love to try to tell people, oh, that person is crazy. But then when people actually start fucking listening to you, they like, "Oh, you actually make perfect sense." You know how sometimes people be like, "You really ain't taking your foot off of how you feel about that," and is not, am not, will not. Because I said what I said. I said, you do not have to put down other people to raise other people up. It's like if you mad at the fact that Nicki Minaj don't want to work with you or you do owe her money, it's a reason. It's like you want your black people to rever up behind you, but you don't even want to pay your own people because you still want to be the person in the forefront. You cannot want people on your fucking side if you're not going to treat them the same way you treat the fucking white people. My nigga, y'all want to look the part, but you don't never want to be the part. You don't want to go through the real shit. You want to look the part. But this is what it feels like to really advocate for shit. And you got to be smart about it because the way that they bait you into it, they want us to be violent. You do not have to be violent. All you got to do is stop spending the fucking be violent in that damn courthouse. Be violent at the polls. This is why they're trying to change up because they know black people coming together. They like, fuck that. We're going to try to change the maps. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. That's why they mad. That's why they mad. That's why they're mad. But y'all look at black people as y'all own enemy. That is my gripe that I have with black people. We have so much spending power, so much influence. We could literally create our own everything. And that's what they're afraid of. So they want to keep putting out these fucking scenarios so that we keep going against each other. Like, imagine you being into a white man, but this white man wants you to change your black stance. Nigga, at the end of the day, I'm still black. I'm still black. My hair black, my spirit black, my dialect is black. Where I come from is black as hell. I don't care how much in my life I do try to excel and exceed what's going on. I will forever, always be black. Nothing about that will ever change about who I am. But I don't feel like we have to fight the same way we fought before. You just don't have to constantly spend your fucking money with these people. Like, imagine you being a white man continuously keep trying to attack someone, and you like, leave me the fuck alone. Okay? Like, leave me the fuck alone. Being other right, leave me the fuck alone. I have a right to speak up for myself. I have a right. I don't care if you don't like that I cussed. I have a right. I have a right to praise myself. I am a young Black, intelligent woman that has a lot of goals, dreams, and aspirations. And my own people try to get in the way of suppressing me because they afraid that I will end up being better than them. But you know, real leaders understand it take a village to get the outcome that you fucking want. You know, one of the main reasons why Dr. Stone is one of my favorite animes right about now is because Dr. Stone did not give a damn about like who took what role. He knew what he's like, I know I need other people to be able to get the full results, even though I am setting up the template of everything. When they end up having that shit happen, they had to really recreate civilization. That nigga wasn't worried about who did what job. It just was like, hey, do we have enough people to get this done so we can keep making humanity go? That's where y'all fucking up at. People hate when you love yourself. It's like people hate when you don't fit the narrative of what they told other people you are. Imagine imagine you got baited into my life thinking I was a prostitute or somebody that sell ass or somebody that sell cat, and you realize this a strong ass motherfucking real activist for shit in life, not just a black like women's rights, children's rights, baby rights, whatever the fuck it want to be. But you want to equate me to being a fucking whore. And you wonder why you keep getting fucking toe up every time because you tried to create a false narrative about someone that was not true. Sometimes I be looking at some of the black people and I be like, bro, y'all literally, y'all want to know what y'all demons is? It's the drugs. It's the alcohol. It's the people that you be around. You want to know? I said, y'all get famous just so they can use your likeness to promote that lifestyle to the young. Some of y'all understand that, but y'all still promote that. Y'all don't live the life you promote, but you understand, you aware. It's like, no, I really am very particular about the things that I say out my motherfucking mouth. Imagine people want to talk shit about you in regards to thinking that you are focused on a man and you have literally told someone like, "Hey, these are what I am focused on. This is my goals. This is what I care about." And people still want to subject you to be a prostitute. Like, imagine the hatred that you have for somebody that is basically showing you, I am nothing like what you want me to be. I don't want to be in the same environment of you doing that. Why would I want to be friends or date somebody that cheat on their spouse when I don't do that to my person? I'm that strict. Like it's Judge Judy in this motherfucker in all different realms. I have some things within myself that I need to work on as well. But as far as being in the space of being like, okay, I want to be, I really try to practice what I preach. If I know I'm not on no whole shit, I don't want that shit around me. It's like sometimes you will see how people really feel about you, about how they treat your boundaries. It's like you want me to be subjected to this, but you read the room wrong. Imagine a man being upset at the lifestyle that they chose. You chose to be a drug dealer. You chose to fuck on all them bitches. You chose to do that shit. And you get mad at somebody that don't want to be a part of that shit. You hang out with scamming ass niggas. And you want me to look like that because you don't want people to think that you fumbled somebody that is like this. I never said I didn't have issues with my own finances. I'm still young. I'm learning. You be like, I've never learned financial literacy ever in my life. I had to teach that shit to myself. My family has always come from poverty and had to really struggle to get there. Even if we was to consider ourselves middle class, right now that shit ain't middle class. It's either you got it or you don't. And imagine you speak so strongly of yourself, of your kind, and your family don't even step behind you like that. But if I ever get the type of money that I know I will possess for myself in this lifetime, guess who's gonna be the first ones to have their hand out? It's like, what about when I was like, why you didn't step behind me when I had nothing? And I'm not talking about just a little, I'm talking about really like advocating for me. It's like if you know I'm like this, why you don't speak good on my name? Why don't you put in good words? It's like because you want me to be okay. You want me to be good enough so that if anybody asks you, it's not nothing embarrassing. But you don't ever want me to elevate to a space where it's actually going to mean something. Like, I am very pro black. I am. And I be pro black in a lot of different spaces. I pay attention to men that show partiality versus women off of their races, even if that is your preference. If I see you praising if you a black man and I see you praising a Asian woman over a black woman, because even if that's your preference, it's like the things that you say, I'm going to fucking judge you. I'm sick of that shit. We as black women are some of the most studied people on this earth. They study our womb, they study our blood, they study our thought process, they study our intuition, they study our strength, they study everything. They study your ability to be able to withstand. It's like they do all this negative shit to you because they hate you. Then they program our men to hate us because they don't want black love. They want you to give your energy to their lackluster ass culture because that's what they got to think it is. That's what they got to think that that shit is for them to want to try to strip us of creating that dynamic within our own community. We do not have a lot of black love. We don't have any of that shit. Imagine you want a black man, but he want to be a prostitute. He want to be a pimp. He want to have hoes. And you want me to respect you. You want me to look at you as a guy, a king. But that's what the fuck you call yourself, a fucking pimp. Bitch, you could never sit on my motherfucking throne. You could never sit next to me disrespecting your own like that. Fuck out of here. You could never. You could fucking never. You can't play a role. You can be that hotep ass nigga if you want to, but you could never play me against my own people and then want to sit in somebody's face. It's like that shit don't make no sense. You is an abomination and a disgrace to the fucking community because how you claim that somebody should call you a fucking god or a fucking king, but you don't even look at your peoples like that. You don't even look at your women as being fucking queens. Fuck out of here. I don't cheat. And I say that wholeheartedly. I do not cheat. If a nigga said I cheated on him, he a motherfucking lie. I don't cheat. I believe in that shit. Do unto others as you would like to be treated. I don't cheat on my niggas. I'm not out here saying I'm pimping on niggas. I ain't even trying to say that the niggas is really simping. If they is, they is. If a nigga love you, they love you. But no, y'all have literally made it a whole thing to disrespect black women. Y'all want people to sit on a throne with your ass. But who told you you had the right to even fucking be there? Who told you you had the right to even fucking sit on the motherfucking throne? But the people that y'all praise, no offense to Cardi B, but y'all will let Cardi B get away with saying so much disrespectful ass shit about black women, dark skinned black women, but let her get a pass. And her own daddy said, "You not black, but you say nigga though. Fuck out of here. You will never know my struggles." Imagine the sacrifice it really takes to walk the fucking line, to do shit the right way. All people care about is a dollar bill. That's it. Imagine a man bullying you because he a drug dealer or because of the life that he made. And he mad at you because you literally will sacrifice having little to get it the right way just because he's so fucking egotistical. Leave me the fuck alone. People never talk about the things that you actually sacrifice to try to go and walk life the right fucking way. It's not my fault that that's the choices that you decided to take in fucking life. Do you know how many times I done been to school and every time I go to school, it's something happens in my life. And it's like, thankfully, this time I was able to actually get back in school and do shit the right way. And I've been staying focused and shit been happening left and fucking right to try. It happens every time. Somebody hates me. They do not want to see me. And it's like, it's like when people know that your influence will be so big, they will even try to convince your family that you ain't worth having that. Instead of your family looking at you as being a staple, they become your enemies too. And you be like, fuck that shit. I'm still gonna get it how I'ma live. Imagine you doing death magic on me, and I'm out here really advocating, being a good person, doing what I'm supposed to do, but you want to get rid of me because you ain't me. Step up to the fucking plate. Get in the field, ho. Get in the field, bitch. People want to be like you, but don't want to take a walk in your fucking shoes. This what it feel like, ho. Oh, you don't like the way I talk? I don't give a damn. You don't like the way I speak? I don't give a fuck. Have you taken the risk that I've taken? Have you had to experience the losses that I've had to experience to really get where the fuck you want to go? Have you experienced the amount of hate and had to actually sit there and take it? Imagine people making everybody around you treat you like you ain't shit and you still walking that motherfucker with your head held high. Can't nobody say shit to you. Even when they think you at your lowest. Do you got that shit, bitch? Do you got that shit? Cause if you ain't got that shit, you could never you could never hang in my fucking corner. People real deal feel some type of way about you. And then when you it's like people just want you to cuss them out. But when you actually really break that shit down and show them where you coming from, it be fucking crickets. I remember somebody told me it's not what I say, it's how I say it. It don't fucking matter. You heard me, right? Because if I said it when I said that way, you still didn't listen to me. So it's like you could take whichever interpretation of that shit you want. Imagine that's what somebody say to you. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It don't matter how I fucking say it. If you don't want to listen to it, you still gonna turn your head the other way. So it don't fucking matter. Like imagine you real deal battling a ex-boyfriend because he fucking mad at the choices that his dumb ass made. And you want to make my life a living hell. You want to infiltrate certain spaces that I am in so I still see you. But you don't want to acknowledge why nobody don't want to deal with your dumb ass. Because the way that you move about shit is dumb. It's fucking dumb. Like imagine you have a baby with my cousin and you think that I'm supposed to give a fuck about you. Like I give a fuck about my cousin more than I give a fuck about you, you dirty dog ass trick. I would never give a fuck about you again. I don't even think about you. I don't see you. But you do so much shit to try to get in somebody's fucking energy. It's like grow the fuck up. Take accountability for your whack ass actions and realize you made them choices. You went in that fucking direction. You did that dumbass shit. I took accountability for the choices that I made and I'm going on about my damn life. But it's some of y'all out here, y'all want to still make people be stuck because you don't want to let go of who they are, their energy. And you get mad at that shit. You get mad at that shit. Like you think that you deserve to be with somebody because of how they treated you, because of how you treated them when they were at a low point in their life. Sometimes some of y'all only get access to certain people because they when you experience them, they were in a very low vibrational space. And then when they finally grow out of that and you get to see who they really is, that shit be amazing to you. You want to keep doing work on people, keep doing stupid shit. And it's just like nobody's going back to you. Like nobody's about to deal with you. Nobody wants to fuck with you at all. And then when you be out here speaking a false narrative on other people and then they come and look for themselves, it's like you be want to do shit to create a distraction or to make things look like what you're saying and you keep getting fucking embarrassed. Like imagine people really thought I would be dead by now because y'all have literally restricted my finances and restricted like my ability to generate income because you watch it. You watch my emails and the fact that this shit be going on and I know people watch it, it's like you're in agreement with that shit happening. You want to see me off myself because you know if you do it or send somebody else to do it right now, you know how suspect it would look. People know it wouldn't be no accident. People know it would be premeditated anything. So that's why y'all keep doing voodoo and shit behind the scenes, or you keep trying to utilize your resources to tell people no. And it's just like, it's okay. Because I'm telling you, it's like either you get the fuck out of my way or you will be removed. Like, I'm not doing nothing. It's like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm not just dipping into shit that I'm not supposed to. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And it's like your family would cover up. I noticed I said your family don't want to cover up shit that like they don't want to protect shit that's right. It's like y'all always worried about protecting other people's reputation. I'm like, y'all okay with trying to ruin mine, but want to protect other people that actually do the fucked up shit. It's like fuck out of here. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't care nothing about that shit. It's like it's like don't do that shit. I've been noticing as I've been putting certain stuff behind me and deciding to just truly move forward, it's like I have been being in more of a creative space. It's like I had to really rid myself of all the unnecessary distractions because that's all that they were. It's like sometimes people would still play in your face just to see how you would go. And I'm like, I'm just going to ignore you simply. Like, it's okay.